Greetings, comic book fans and cartoon fans. I'm Danny Danger, and this is my list of 5 DC books that I would love to see translated into animated features. The first thing that got me to step into a comic book shop was actually DC's animated Wonder Woman feature, which was amazing, incredible. If you haven't seen it, everything about that story is just boom, on point. I'm a huge fan of animation. I love watching cartoons. I probably watch more cartoons than an adult should be allowed to watch. So I've thought about this for a really long time. Anytime I read a book, I sort of in the back of my mind think, what would Bruce Timm do with this? What would Andrea Romano, who would she cast for this? So I made a list for you guys. Number 5, Batman: The Long Halloween. Now this is a really great classic detective Batman story. Commissioner Gordon, Harvey Dent, and Batman, along with the help of Catwoman, are trying to figure out who the holiday killer is. A killer who is knocking off members of the Falcone crime family on holidays once a month. To see it translate into animation would be very difficult. It can be really challenging because Tim Sale's artwork is very heavy on the shadows and very heavy on weird angles. The elongated face of the Joker and like the teeth just jutting out of his mouth when he grins would just terrify the ever-loving crap out of me and would have a great effect. If DC released this once a month on the designated holiday, I think people could actually get into it. You know, they release it digitally once a month, every month, and then collect it at the end of the year onto DVD. I think this could actually work out pretty well, you guys. Number 4, Zatanna, Mistress of Magic. Excuse me, I'll do it after I burp. Between episodes of the Justice League Unlimited or Batman the Animated Series or any other number of, Justice League cartoons, the appearance of Zatanna always warrants the same response from me. Why do I love Z so much? Look no further than the first 6 issues of Paul Dini's Zatanna series, which is collected in a trade called Mistress of Magic. Both Dini and his wife are practicing magicians, which I think gives them a really interesting outlook on what Zatanna does. And he writes her so effectively. She's one of the most accessible DCU characters. She works really hard all day. She gets called on these really unexpected adventures to go help the Justice League. She puts on this show at night and then has to use her magic to poof herself into bed because she's just trying to get some sleep. And I can relate to that, you know? I'll accept the magic part. I'd also like to see this translated into film because Brother Knight is one scary motherfucker. He was a cult leader who traded his soul for some skills with the dark arts, and now he's trying to bump his way up into the crime scene in the mundane world, and it's up to Zatanna to stop him. There really just are no words to tell you how much I love Zatanna, which brings me to number 3, The 7 Soldiers of Victory. This would be awesome. Now, let's not get mad or forget about the fact that it's going to take some serious, like Harry Potter style editing to fit all of the stuff in the books into one movie. And let's just do it anyway. Grant Morrison put together a terrific lineup of superheroes to fight the Sheeta invasion, an alien race that's been trying to invade Earth periodically over the years. They're also attacking teams of 7 due to a prophecy about their defeat. But the funny thing is that Shining Knight, the Bulleteer, the Guardian, Mr. Miracle, Zatanna, Frankenstein, and Clarion the Witch Boy have never met each other. So they actually sneak under the Sheeta's radar and play their own intricate role in the battle. Shining Knight is actually one of the most interesting characters in this book. Born in the body of a female but insisting that he has the soul of a man, Shining Knight's actually a transgendered character and one of my favorite in comics. But that, my friends, is an episode for another day. Spoilers. Number 2, Justice League Kingdom Come. Honestly, kind of surprised this hasn't been done yet. The story kind of begs to be turned into a movie, doesn't it? Now, if you animators over at DC are thinking, oh God, I'm just so intimidated by the beautiful, just life-altering artwork of Alex Ross. I can't blame you, I can't help you there. He's pretty amazing. The story follows what happens in the future when the next generation of superheroes takes over and Superman steps down from sort of being the superhuman moral compass leader guy. So you've got all of these like out of control superheroes. You've got an out of control Lex Luthor and you've got a pissy pants Batman because he's trying to protect the whole world without the help of his BFF. Yes, I'm oversimplifying the story. Go read it. Come on, DC. Animate it. Get on it. Finally, the number 1 book that I would like to see translated into an animated feature, that's right, Superman Red Sun. I know, hide your shock and awe. I've been really on fire about this book lately, but you can't tell me it wouldn't look great animated. And it's a great book. Come on. Baby Superman lands in Soviet Russia instead of Smallville, and he grows up to be the same idealistic Kal-El that we all know and love, except that his morals are based in communism. What's not to love? I really think that the red, black, gray color palette would translate beautifully into film. And Batman, guys. Come on. Batman. Just swallow the controversy, DC. Go ahead and do it. I think the real problem you need to be concerning yourself with is whether or not Kevin Conroy can do a good Russian accent. So those are the 5 comics that I would like to see most in the DCU translated into animated features. Which animated features that DC's done that you like so far? Have you read any books that you think should be turned into cartoons? Tell me down below in the comments, or tell me on the Weird Girls website, www.weird-girls.com, in our forums. We've got fandoms, we've got all kinds of cool stuff for you to check out. Also, subscribe to our channel so you can see pull list, comic book reviews, my shenanigans with Kelly Nova, Kelly Nova's own shenanigans by herself, scissors and tape, cosplay fun. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Check it out. A special thanks, as always, goes out to Austin Books and Comics. We love your comics. We love them so dearly.